In today's video, I am going to be setting up debugging for the React app that I had earlier created using Vite. I have my React application opened in VS Code, and I'm going to go to my run and debug configuration and then click the run and debug button and select web app Chrome. This will create a new launch configuration, and I can change the URL to the URL of my React app, which is 5173, because my app is running on that port. So let me save that and let's run this configuration. So as you can see, my browser is now open on localhost 5173 in debug mode, but there is nothing running there at the moment. So let's go back to VS Code and let's start my application by doing npm run dev, and let's go back to the browser and refresh this. And I can now see that my app is now working as expected. All right, so let's go back to VS Code and I'll put a breakpoint over here. So on my app.tsx, let's put a breakpoint on the on click of the button. So now going back to the browser, let me click this button. So as soon as I click this button, you will see that VS Code will actually stop on this breakpoint. And over here, I will have all the debugging tools that are available. So for example, I can add a watch for my count expression, and you'll see that the count is currently 1. So let's run this. And every time I click the button, it will come and stop on the breakpoint. I can make my process even simpler by adding a pre-launch task in my debug configuration to make sure that my Vite development server is started before my browser session is opened. And I have added that pre-launch task, Vite dev, in my tasks.json file so that this task is executed before the launch configuration is executed. And if I start my debugging session now, you will see that it will run the Vite server and then open my browser session. So my browser session was opened, and as soon as it loaded, it stopped on the breakpoint. So let me continue here, and you will see that my app is now running. All right, so that is all for this video, and thanks a lot for watching.